Greetings, Grey Witch here. So I finally got to do my big con heist, and I have to give a big shout out to Dad Cooks Hot for helping me do this. And the first time I run through this, I really wasn't expected to make any money. It was more of a learning experience, what to expect, that kind of thing. So once you finish all your prep work, you'll head over to this area in your little Bug Star vehicle and fix to go inside. And in my opinion, I don't think this is a very good heist. Now once you're inside, you're going to go through these metal detectors. And once this metal detector goes off, once you walk through it, that proves that you could have brought your own weapons in. Because the drill sets it off, your weapons would have set it off, and it didn't matter. So that proves all of this other setup for it is just crap and just a time waster. So Rockstar needs to work on how to do a setup. Maybe watch Ocean's 11 or something like that. Get some background info the next time you're going to do a heist. Because this one, you've already failed, and I haven't even started it. So now that you've gotten in the building, you're pretty much doing the sneaky and stealth version of this mission once you get past this office that you're heading to. And this whole part right here is fine as long as you don't bump into any of these guys. If you bump into them, it triggers them, it sets off this whole thing. You're going to end up redoing it. It's a major pain in the butt just getting to this part right here if you're not paying attention. So, and another thing is you really need to own the penthouse in the casino to get access to all these areas so you know the layout and stuff like that. So that's another additional cost you might want to have to check out. Now this hacking is kind of a bummer because I'm paying a hacker to be on my staff. So why am I hacking? But this hack here really wasn't too bad. I kind of enjoyed this. It's kind of cool. It's a little fingerprint thing. Once you find the middle, it's pretty much easy to find the rest of the other ones. You knock this out, the door opens up. It's pretty cool. Now the one with the blue dots, that one can go to hell because that one is worthless. I can't do it. And it was a major pain every time we had to use it to try to hack anything open. This one, no problem. The other one, that one can die. So once you get the door open and you move down, your costumes are worthless now. You have officially entered the sneaky and stealth portion of this mission. And that really shouldn't be in this part of a mission. This is the big con. It should be a trick. It shouldn't be a sneak. So you got to come down here, and this part is really a pain in the butt. And it gets even worse after on the way out. So first thing you got to do is you got to get past this dude. You got to take him out. And then you got to avoid the cameras and all the other guys that are walking around. So get into stealth mode, sneak up, take this dude out. And as all of y'all know, I am not good at stealth. And of course, I'm going to blow this up in just a second because, like I said, I'm not good at stealth. I'm more of a bull in the china shop, kind of a hand grenade type of a player. So once I get out here and try to run for cover, I totally mess it up because I was thinking I could do the same thing I do in Red Dead where you kind of crouch as you run. Nah, that doesn't work in here, so I get busted. And then we got to pull out the weapons. So as I move around, boom, I get caught. Now the real fun starts because you only have the ceramic pistol. And they have machine guns and all kinds of other weapons and really good armor. So if you're not good at headshots, you're going to be doing a lot of unnecessary fighting. And the only reason I'm even actually doing decent is because I've been playing Red Dead using a new revolver in there, trying to get headshots. So, and even though, like right there, when I'm shooting this guy, look how many shots it takes just to hit that guy. This is a mess, and it shouldn't be like this. This is not how a con heist works. So you got all these guys running around. You got to try to get through them. And then while you got all these guys that you're shooting at, you got to come over to a double dead man door. So you got to have two people to open the door. And this is stupid because the guy I'm playing with lives on one side of the country. I live on the other. And there's about a second delay between our talk and our playing and stuff like that. So trying to get this thing lined up was a nightmare. But we did finally get it. But it took, a few tries. And then you finally get into one little spot where you can put on some armor, get some snacks, get your health back up. And then you got this long tunnel you got to run through, which seems quite unnecessary. And if you notice, I'm running really slow. That's because of the drill. And that is only going to get worse once you start filling this up with money. So prepare yourself for that. You're going to be running slow. You're going to be using weapons that are barely sufficient. And there's going to be a lot of people shooting at you. So have your snacks and your armor completely filled up before you even try to do any of these missions. Alright, so now you're into this room and you're going to start drilling. And this is a bit more difficult than it was in the Fleeka job heist where you had to use a similar drill. In this one, you're going to have to go through 4 discs, and you have to really figure out the controller, because it's more of a left stick than a right stick kind of thing, if you know what I'm saying. Because you have to use the left stick to push forward, and then you have to pull the trigger on the right trigger, and you got to get it just right. And if you don't, it'll overheat and it takes forever to get through it. And you have 4 of these you have to go through, and you're doing a set and the other guy's doing a set. So this takes quite a while to get it, especially if you're not used to doing it or haven't got it quite figured out. It took me a few minutes to get it dialed in, but once I did, you can get it pretty good. But until then, it's kind of a pain in the butt. And this does eat up quite a bit of time, but luckily it doesn't count against you and there's nobody shooting at you. So this is just as long as it takes you to do it. Once you get through all 4 of them, you can open up the door and go in and start grabbing some cash. Now, if you had 4 people, this would be a lot more efficient. And like I said, wasn't trying to make any money off this, or just really trying to figure out how to get it, what to do, what's going on, what the layout is. So I'm grabbing cash. The other guy's going for the lock boxes to see what's going on in there. And that was pretty much what we did. We didn't really worry about it too much, just got it knocked out. This part right here was pretty simple. Nobody's shooting at us, but we are on a timer. And when the timer runs out, this room's going to fill with gas and kill us if we're not out of here. So at 10 seconds, that's when we took off. So all in all, this part right here, not too bad. 4 people could do this a lot faster and a lot more efficiently. But like I said, I wanted to try to see how we could do it, what would happen. It was definitely a learning experience. Alright, so after you escape the gas, you have to do the double lock thing again, and then run all the way back up this hallway. And then you have to fight through an incredible amount of people just to where you can get to where your weapons are, so you can fight your way out. It's where you can get into your cars and then get away. It doesn't sound like it's very difficult, but the actual doing it kind of is. Because like I said, you are limited by your weapons, and there are a lot of bad guys up here. So we're just gonna come up here, and I just start shooting at anything that moves that I can lock onto. So I tried to just take out as many people as I could possibly. And that was it. Just anybody that popped up, I tried to put as many bullets into as possible. And just keep doing that. And the other guy was doing the same thing, and just try to take him out. See, you notice every time I get shot, money keeps jumping up. So you keep watching that take number on the bottom right hand corner screen, because you're going to see it go way down. And the reason why it does is complete BS. There should be no reason for that to go down just because we're getting shot. I even picked up $34 right there, but I lost $100 when I got shot. So put on some more snacks, armor. You're going to go through quite a bit in here. Hopefully you can pluck out all these guys with some headshots. The weapon is not too bad. It's completely useless in here when you have people shooting machine guns at you. I mean, they can hit you with 30 rounds, your armor's completely gone. So you can pretty much only get hit 10 times and then your armor's gone. I mean, then you have no more armor. Because the first time we tried to run through this, I ran out of armor and snacks. And we had to stop it and come back and do it again. It's set up poorly. This should not be this bad. I should not be spending this much time trying to do this part. And it's only designed to take money from you. That's why there's so many people shooting at you. Because every time you get hit, you lose money. So now that we've got this office cleared out, we're going to make our way to another area where we've got to hack another keypad just so we can move it to another level. And it's, like I said, this is really designed poorly. Why am I hacking something if I'm paying a hacker? I shouldn't have to. I should just have to throw something into the little keypad and it takes care of it. I shouldn't have to work on anything. And this one was the blue dot thing. And I believe if I'd had higher security passes, I could have gotten through here. I don't know, because it doesn't tell you enough information to help you out. It just kind of throws you enough to where you can make a guess. And if you guess wrong, well, then that's your fault. And you have to completely start over and do whatever. So while he hacked that, I watched, and anybody that came out, I tried to take down. And there were quite a few. But we got through that. And now this guy's trying to come out, and I'm trying to hold the door closed so the other guy could shoot him. So he can't come out the whole way. It worked out kind of good. Now I got him. So now we got to make our way up the stairs. And I'm just steadily shooting, just hoping that I'll hit him in the face or something like that. Got to put on more armor, more snacks. And this whole part through here, it took the entire momentum out of the heist, if there's a way of saying it. I don't know. The heist seemed to be doing good until you get to this whole bottleneck part where they're just trying to get you gummed down and get shot at a whole bunch of times. So now we've got 5 stars, and we've got to get out. So we've got to get up to where our weapons are, so we have an actual fighting chance to get out. So we got to come out here, and there's a whole bunch of people. I'm trying to get them to come into the door so we can take them out without going in, but they won't do it. Of course, that glass is bulletproof right there. That's some really good glass. And I couldn't get the door to pop open either. That's what I was also trying to do, is see if I could get the door to shoot open. But it wouldn't do it. You actually had to walk into it, so I had to take some damage coming in. But he did a good job of taking that guy out. But we did lose some cash. So now you got to make your way through here. Still steadily losing money. And that is just ridiculous. That just shows how badly this is designed if they have to take money from you. Because they know that you can get through it with a bunch of money. So they're doing this on purpose so you'll lose money. And it's bad. You have to just keep making your way down through here and just constantly fighting your whole way through. There's no stops. And every time you come around a corner, you're losing money. And then we finally make it back to where the area where our weapons are. And we get back here. And what did we get? A weapon. It gave us a machine gun. 1 machine gun. Which is still a pretty good help, but I would have much rather had my shotgun. Shotgun is much better designed for this close quarter kind of action, not this machine gun. And when I get outside, that's when I'd want that. But interior, I want my shotgun. So we're trying to snack up before we have to go out these doors, because it's getting ready to be chaos. And then you got people like that just spawn behind you, just randomly show up, lose some more money. So I'm really not a fan of the big con heist. And there we go. More money lost. More people shooting at you. Nowhere to go. Completely wide open. Everywhere is a bottleneck. It's, I don't know. It's just, I have such bad, I don't know. This heist is just horrible. The first heist that we did, the first heist that we had was a great heist. I mean, there were parts of it that sucked, but it was still a much better heist than this. The second heist, they got a little crazy with it. This third heist, it's just, I don't know. I'm trying to like it, but I'm not finding a lot about it that I do like. Because a lot of the prep work that I did was completely useless. A lot of the weapons and stuff that I own, I can't use. I've trained on weapons the entire game that I can't use. They give you extra stuff. They always throw something else at you. There's always something that hinders you from whatever you're trying to do during these heists. And that's what I'm really starting to not like about playing these heists or anything. I can make more money off the sets and my regular jobs than I can off making a heist. And that is just stupid. I made $20 million off the heist in story mode and did it by myself. So now you enter the final stage of this, and here is where this part gets super stupid. So you come out of here and you have to get to your cars. But guess where your cars are? 2 blocks away. And there are a million cops out here. But look how far away they all are. They're all far enough away to where you can't get them with your weapons. And you notice something else? We don't have our weapons anymore because we died the first time we did this. And when we had to reset, it gave us back our ceramic pistols and took away our weapons. So we have to go through this whole thing with the ceramic pistols. So as you can see, losing more money. But all the cops, are far away. You can't get any of these vehicles. And they're just far enough away to where they can keep shooting you. And you can't kill any of them without getting up real close. So what that means is this entire area right through here is set up as a money grab. It's to take the last bit of money that you have. As you look, I'm down to $500,000. We started off with over 700 and something thousand. Under 500,000. It's a shame how badly that this is done. As much as I had to do to get through to this point, all the setups and everything else like that, and I'm not even going to make $100,000 off of this. It's going to be ridiculous. And then look how far away the cars are. Why are the cars so far away? Why did I pay that dude to put the cars somewhere? Why didn't he put them in the parking lot of the casino? Or where we were coming out the back door? It's like this is designed by a moron. There's no way that this would be done in real life. Idiots could design a completely better heist than this. And then this right here. This dude just taking away thousands of dollars as I'm trying to get here. Because he has a machine gun and I have a pistol. Look at that. Just boom, cash gone. So that is one of my biggest complaints about this heist is the money being shot out of my pockets. And then we get around here. And guess what? The cars that I paid to upgrade and customize and add all that stuff to aren't here. It's some other random junk. What is up with this? What happened to the cars that I paid for with the bulletproof tires and all that? Where'd those go? So why did I do all those heist things if it's just going to be torn apart at the last second while I'm trying to play it? So I give this heist a complete double thumbs down. Because it really is. It's trash. It's a trash of a heist. I don't see it as being a way of making money without having to really have 4 people and then just totally learning every in and out part of this heist to get through it. You're not going to just nonchalantly make your way through it and make any money. You're going to have to knit and pick your way through it. So as you finally lose the cops, you'll come down here to your dude that you're going to sell this to. And the heist is over. And like I said, I was very disappointed in this. I thought the other 2 heists were much better. Well, I'm going to see what the other 2, the sneaky one and the guns blazing ones are like. And then we'll see what we get out of that. But for this one right here, I was not impressed at all. Had a $1.9 million potential take. We made out with $243,000. 50% of that was $121,000. And of course we had to restart, so we didn't get any elite challenge or anything like that. So I don't think it was worth it. Nowhere near all the money that I put into and time that I put into it. All right, this is Grey Witch. I hope this video helps you out, and I will see you next time. Peace!